Are you still confused about chemically exfoliating your face? Are you still not sure what are the differences between chemical and physical exfoliation? Do you think that putting chemical acids, exfoliators on your face will cause harm? Are you not sure which percentage of glycolic acid is perfect to get started with? Which age is perfect to get started with the chemical exfoliation? Are you getting too confused watching all these exfoliating videos on YouTube or reading from various sites and you do not know where to get started from? Let me simplify the whole chemical exfoliation process. Let me show you how to exfoliate your face in a most simple, effective and harm-free way. If you're new here, my name is Bridget and I make videos on makeup, skincare and lifestyle. Make sure that you do subscribe to my channel because subscribing to my channel is absolutely free. So without any further delay, let's jump right into the video. I always wanted to be on the safer side so that I don't harm my skin, and same is what I want for you all. This video will be divided into few parts. Number one, understanding the difference between physical and chemical exfoliators. Second, will be going more deep into chemical exfoliation and how to get started with chemical exfoliators if you are a beginner. And I'm also going to tell you what are the most suitable exfoliators for different skin types. Now, very quickly, there are only two types of exfoliators. One is chemical exfoliator, number two is physical exfoliators. Physical exfoliators are much easy to use, much safer to use, and it's not as complicated as chemical exfoliators. In physical exfoliation, we have generally a normal scrub like this or an Upton. In India, we use this homemade kind of paste or powdery kind of thing that we mix with water, rose water, milk, etc. and scrub off the dead skin cells. Usually these scrubs are not at all harmful. They are very mild. They are made out of all the Ayurvedic, all the herbals and fruity kind of ingredients like walnut, coffee, sugar, rice, and you don't need to think much before getting started with these kind of scrub. And talking about exfoliation, if you are completely new into the world of exfoliation, you haven't even tried even a scrub, then I would highly suggest you to get started with any kind of scrub or Upton like this before jumping into the world of chemical exfoliation. So there you have your first point, getting started with a mild physical exfoliator like a scrub or an Upton before jumping into the world of chemical exfoliation. The only thing that you have to take care when using physical exfoliators like scrub or Uptons are that the granules should be mild, should not be harsh at all, and you can use it once or twice based on your requirement, your skin's requirement. And for sensitive skin people, I highly suggest you to go for micro granule scrubs. You will not see immediate results with physical exfoliation. Now talking about chemical exfoliators, I use Pixi Glow Tonic and I have also reviewed this toner in one of my previous videos. I will link it somewhere here. You can watch this video and after that you can go and check my in-depth review of Pixi Glow Tonic. Coming back to chemical exfoliation, chemical exfoliators are available in various kind of skincare products such as toners, creams, serums, face wash, essence, etc. And based on your skin type, based on your skin concern and your age, you need to decide which particular chemical exfoliator you need in your skincare routine. You just blindly cannot get started with any XYZ chemical exfoliator. Very quickly, the main difference that I should be telling you between a physical exfoliator and a chemical exfoliator is that chemical exfoliators are much faster to show you the results. They go deep into your skin layers and break down the sebum production, and it is excellent for your acne prone skin. But when you talk about scrubs, though they are very safe to use, they are very mild to use, they may not show you exceptional results. So it's good when you are a teenager, you should not club both type of exfoliators together, meaning physical exfoliator and chemical exfoliators should never be mixed together. If you are chemically exfoliating your skin on one particular day, make sure that you do not apply any kind of scrub or any kind of vitamin C serum or any kind of retinol on your face, which will exfoliate your skin additionally, which we definitely do not want. We do not want our skin to get over exfoliated. Now that I told you the main differences between physical exfoliator and chemical exfoliator, let me just jump right into the chemical exfoliator. There are only two main type of exfoliators acids. One is alpha hydroxy acid and another is beta hydroxy acids. The main difference between AHA and BHAs are that AHA are water soluble acids which is made from sugary fruits, and BHA is oil soluble, meaning that it is more effective when it comes to treating your acne. Now guys, there are so many products that will have only AHAs, there are so many products that will only have BHAs, and then there will be products that will have both AHAs and BHAs. Now the main benefit of using chemical exfoliators or any kind of good quality exfoliator is that it will make your skin feel very smooth. Makeup application will be much more smoother, and serums of course after exfoliating will go on very smoothly, and the moisturizer that you will use after exfoliating your skin will go deep down into the layers, because now there is no barrier of dirt or impurities or dead skin cell on your face after exfoliating. So I would highly suggest all of you to get started with exfoliating your skin, starting off with the physical exfoliator, then gradually moving on post the age of 25. 25 and above is the right age to incorporate chemicals, chemical acids for exfoliation in your skin. If you are below 25 years of age, don't even think about it unless you have severe acne issues and your doctors have suggested you to incorporate physical exfoliators like salicylic acid, etc. in your skincare routine. Now quickly moving on to the safest way to use chemical exfoliators. Whenever you go ahead and buy chemical exfoliators, guys, always check the percentage of the acid in it. For example, I have Pixi Glow Tonic. The percentage it has is 5%. The ideal range to incorporate acids, chemical acid in your skincare is between 5% to 30%. 30% being the highest percentage, which you will find mostly in the form of creams, in the form of exfoliating creams. But I would suggest you to stick between the bracket of 5 to 10%, 7% being the median, meaning 7% is the best option, 5 to 7%. So now that you know, Pixi Glow Tonic has only 5% glycolic acid, hence they have suggested in their description at the back to use it in the morning time and at the night time, but I always ensure that I use it at the night time itself, followed by my sunscreen the next day. Now the main difference between AHA and BHAs are that AHA one side only tackles mild hyperpigmentation such as age spots. It only tackles light wrinkles. It only helps in uneven skin tone, melasma and scars, and also enlarged pores. It will not do anything for your acne. AHA will not do anything for your acne scars or breakouts. For your breakouts and for your acne scars, you only need BHA in your skincare. BHA is only meant to go deep down into your skin layers and break the sebum production, hence help you with your acne reduction. People with acne and breakout issues should include BHAs as well along with AHA. I think Cosrx brand has a toner which has got AHA and BHA clubbed together, which will be perfect for your skin type. Now going back to AHAs, there are a lot of different type of AHAs as well. There are a lot of different subcategories as well, like citric acid, mandelic acid, etc, etc. I'm not going too deep into it. I'm just going to refer some of the products so that you get some sort of idea which product will suit which skin concern, which skin type and which skin age. Now in this section I'm going to talk about what will be the best options in terms of exfoliations available, be it chemical or physical, for various skin types. Starting with the sensitive skin types, I would highly suggest sensitive skin people to incorporate chemical exfoliators in the form of cleansers, a mild AHA or BHA included cleanser, or any exfoliator that your dermatologist would have suggested to you. Now quickly understanding why do we need exfoliator in a cleanser form for sensitive skin people. For sensitive skin people, as we all know, it's very difficult to tackle with. When you are sensitive skin, you don't want to put any sort of chemical exfoliator in the form of a cream, in the form of an essence, or in the form of a toner for that matter. I would highly suggest you all to just use the chemical exfoliator, scrub it all over your face and wash off. Don't let the chemical exfoliator sit on your face for the whole night or for the whole day for that matter. The mildest thing that you can do is to incorporate acids in the form of cleansers if you want to be on the safer side. There are a lot of good quality exfoliator face washes that are available in the market, such as Neutrogena's Deep Clean or Clean and Clear face wash, etc. Then there is one particular face wash that I have tried in the past along with Neutrogena's Deep Clean face wash. It's called AHA Glow, and it's one of the mildest AHA included face washes that you can use. And then of course we have Clean and Clear, etc. You can see online, but make sure the brand is trusted, the quality of the face wash is at par, because you don't want to play around with your skin at all. I would also suggest sensitive skin people to avoid using scrubs if you can. Now for acne prone skin, I would highly suggest you to start using chemical exfoliators if you are 25 and above years of age, and you can use it in the form of a toner, or you can also use it in the form of a cleanser. Make sure that it definitely has BHA included in it. It should have salicylic acid or any other type of BHA in it. You can check these kind of toners and cleansers from brands like Klairs, Neutrogena, Mario Badescu, or The Body Shop, etc. To my acne prone beauties as well, I would suggest you to stay a little away from physical exfoliators, because they're gonna break your pimple away, and if you have active acne, then it's only gonna worsen the situation. Now moving on to the third category, which is normal to combination skin. I have normal to combination skin wherein my cheeks are normal or on the drier side itself, and my T-zone area is oily. So what I do is I incorporate a physical exfoliator in the form of a toner, as I've shown you earlier. Pixi Glow Tonic is what I use, and that's the only chemical exfoliator that I use on my skin. And you should also stay away from including too many chemicals on your face. So for normal skin type and combination skin type, you are always on the safer side by default, because you have nothing much to worry. You can use from chemical polish to peel off to scrub to AHA, BHA, anything would work just perfectly for you, provided you use the right percentage, a good quality product. Now moving on to the fourth category, which is the dry skin type. For dry skin type, you would want to use a product that will further not make your skin more dry. So you can use these kind of chemical exfoliator in gel form, because gel form will not dry out your skin. So look for the products that are in gel form, peeling solution that are in gel form. I think the Body Shop also has got a good quality vitamin C enriched gel peeling scrub, or wherein you just put it on your face and rub it for a while, and it just scrubs off your face. So just make sure that whatever you're using is not making your face more dry. Now that I've told you about various kind of best suited options available for different skin types in terms of age as well, I would like to quickly run you through the products, the chemical exfoliators that you can look out for. If you are in your late 40s or above the age of 40 or 42, you can include a heavier version of exfoliating toner in terms of your cream, something that absorbs into your skin, something in the form of a serum or in the form of a cream or in the form of an essence. But if you are on the younger side of the age, then the best way, the golden rule for you is to just start with a cleanser, a mild AHA, BHA, salicylic acid based cleanser. But if you are intrigued about a toner like Pixi Glow Tonic, then you can of course go ahead with the toner, because the percentages, as I told you earlier, is only 5%. It will not harm you. Start with once or twice in a week, slowly build the usage. And also, when you start to use any kind of skincare product or any kind of exfoliating agent, acids on your face, make sure that you do not have any redness on your face. Make sure there is no burning kind of sensation on your face or any kind of uneasiness post the application. If you see that, right away stop using the products, because skincare products are made in such a way that it's not gonna harm you until unless it's retinol, wherein you are in the trial phase, your skin is getting used to the retinols, retinase, etc., and within a week your skin becomes more glowing and comes back to the normal phase after breaking out a little bit. With Pixi Glow Tonic, you may experience very mild tingling sensation, but that kind of uneasiness or little bit of tingling sensation is something that you anyways face when you use your physical scrub, a physical scrub like this. When you scrub it on your face, you definitely feel a little bit of uneasiness and a little bit of pressure on your face. So same goes with the chemical exfoliation, but nothing too major will happen, and you are the best judge for your skin. All the good products according to the skin type will be mentioned in the description box below along with their links. If I do not find the links, I'll at least mention the names of some of the good skincare products in terms of serum category, in terms of essence category. Oh, I forgot to tell you, in terms of essence, I did use a crystal clear micro essence Revitalift by L'Oreal. It has glycolic and salicylic acid. This also is pretty mild to use. You can use these kind of essence as well if you want to, but make sure that you don't club AHA, BHA based toners along with any kind of essence, creams or serums which also has exfoliating agents in it. Only one exfoliating agent at a time in a day. And with this we come to an end, and I sincerely hope that I was able to simplify the whole exfoliating procedure for you all. If you still have any more questions, feel absolutely free to ask me in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. That will only encourage me to make more such fabulous videos for you all. Do not forget to turn on the bell notification as well, so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And your journey, trust me, will not be as bad as you think. The chemical exfoliator will not burn your face until unless you use more percentage of the acid than I mentioned in the video. Happy skincare to you all.